Of all the nights JL had spent hunting, this one felt heavier. The moon hung low and crimson, casting its eerie light over the dense forest. He tightened his grip on the hilt of his sword, the demon's blood still wet on its edge. The village elders had spoken of a powerful demon terrorizing their lands, and JL had tracked it for days, finally ending its reign with a single, calculated strike. Yet, the uneasy feeling in his chest lingered. The hunt wasn't over. As he wiped his blade clean, a whisper drifted through the trees. It wasn't the rustle of leaves or the groan of branches. It was a voice, soft yet commanding, pulling him deeper into the forest. Against his better judgment, JL followed. The whisper led him to a clearing where an ancient hut stood, its wooden frame wrapped in creeping ivy. A fire burned inside, its light flickering through the cracks. JL pushed the door open, his sword raised. Inside sat an old woman cloaked in shadows, her eyes gleaming like embers. "Welcome, hunter," she said, her voice carrying both wisdom and mischief. "I've been expecting you." JL kept his distance, his instincts on high alert. "Who are you and what do you want?" he demanded. The woman chuckled. "You hunt demons, yet you know nothing of the powers that surround you. I am a witch, and I offer you a gift or a curse, depending on your perspective." JL frowned, lowering his sword slightly. "What kind of gift?" The witch leaned closer, the firelight illuminating her weathered face. "The gift of immortality. With it, you could hunt demons for eternity, protect those who cannot protect themselves. But it comes with a price." JL's breath hitched. Immortality. It was a tempting offer, especially for a hunter who had lost everything to the creatures he pursued. "What's the price?" he asked warily. "Your soul will belong to no god or mortal. You will wander forever, never finding rest, never tasting the peace of death," the witch said, her voice tinged with both warning and allure. "Do you have the strength to bear such a burden?" JL hesitated. The weight of his losses pressed against him. The family he had failed to save, the countless lives lost because he wasn't fast or strong enough. With immortality, he could ensure no one else suffered as he had. But the thought of an endless existence, one without reprieve, chilled him. "I'll do it," he said, his voice steady but laced with resolve. The witch smiled, her teeth sharp and glinting in the firelight. She began to chant in a language JL didn't recognize, her hands weaving intricate patterns in the air. The room grew colder, the fire dimming until only shadows danced around them. A searing pain shot through JL's chest as a dark sigil burned itself onto his skin, right above his heart. "It is done," the witch said, her voice softer now. "You are bound by the spell. No blade, no poison, no force of nature will claim your life. But remember, hunter, immortality is as much a curse as it is a gift." JL staggered out of the hut, his body trembling from the ordeal. The world around him felt sharper, more alive. The whispers of the forest were clearer, the pull of life and death more palpable. He knew he had changed. For centuries, JL wandered, hunting demons as he always had. His legend grew, tales of the immortal hunter spreading far and wide. But as the years turned to decades and the decades to centuries, the weight of his choice began to press down on him. He watched as kingdoms rose and fell, as the faces of those he tried to protect faded into history. The witch's words echoed in his mind. Immortality is as much a curse as it is a gift. And as JL stood over the body of yet another slain demon, he realized the truth of her warning. He was eternal, but his purpose was fleeting, his victories hollow. Yet he hunted on, bound by the promise he made to himself, to protect a world that would never remember his name.